Hey guys, welcome back to Client Talks, where we share the real success stories behind the sold post. People which have bought a property with us at High Homes and they tell us the steps, the journey, how they lived it. Today, I speak to Linda. Linda purchased a beautiful dream property in the south with Kim in the lovely area of Casares in Estepona. I asked her about her journey and everything she went through and her special story and the connection of her family to this special development named Bliss. Stay until the end and hear all about it coming up. Linda, welcome to the High Homes YouTube channel. We are live.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
So, Linda, as part of our Client Talks playlist, we wanted to invite, people that have gone through the purchase journey, people that have, bought property with High Homes, to sort of talk about the journey, what it's like, from planning to executing. So maybe we could start with a very, very simple, introduction. Introduce yourself. Who are we speaking to?
Hi. So my name is Linda. I'm Australian and I'm living in the Netherlands. I have lived here for over 10 years and my dream was to always buy something in Southern Europe. So that's where the story starts.
So Linda, you started working with beautiful Kim from our team, a true High Homes rock star. Tell us about, before you met Kim, tell us about how you came across, us at High Homes and then your first contact with Kim and then into the property market. Tell us a bit about how it all happened.
Yes, so I originally had my heart set on for around 10 years Portugal. I'd gone through Portugal, all over Portugal. And then last November, my boyfriend and I went to visit some friends in Casares for a couple of days. And I remember sitting on the beach for my birthday and I was like, this is amazing. This is beautiful. Like, could Spain be the place? And so then I came back and booked a trip for Christmas. And in the meantime, had just Googled a little bit of Spanish properties and High Homes popped up. And within a couple of days, I was having email conversations with the beautiful Kim.
Amazing. So then obviously you had your eyes on Portugal, you arrived at Costa del Sol, you sort of fell in love with the area. Did you have a real clear picture of the kind of property you wanted to buy?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, really, really green. I didn't even know Costa del Sol. I had never been there before. The only thing I knew was that Estepona particularly had such a good vibe. Beautiful. It was coming from Australia and walking into Estepona, it was a real sense of, I have a sense of belonging here. It was a really beautiful place. So that's where I started. It has to be near in Estepona or around Estepona was what I knew. And then handed over to Kim and said this, and also it was about budget, right? What's within the budget. So yeah, we first looked at a few properties and then figured out the budget from there with High Homes. Kim gave us a contact to look at number crunching, and that's how we ended up with the property we ended up purchasing.
So you ended up buying in a beautiful development, one of my favorite ones, and I've heard the story of the name. So could you, if you don't mind, share? I think it's quite magical when you called your mom and you told her what had happened. Can you share with the audience a bit about this beautiful story? Because I love it.
Yeah. So when we arrived, Kim took us around. We saw 5 properties. We saw 2 new builds and 2 existing and 3 new builds. And very quickly, we realised a new build was going to be more suited for us. And so we saw the 3 different new builds and we fell in love with Bliss Homes. So Bliss Homes is what I needed and what we wanted. And my mum has always said to me, Linda, you need to find your bliss. So on Christmas Day, last December, was when I called her and said, guess what, Mum? Found the bliss.
This is such a beautiful story. It's such an amazing coincidence. You found the right property with, and it has the right name, and it's got, it's got a meaning. That's amazing. So
Yeah.
Linda, you've gone through, obviously your property is not finished yet. You've got some waiting to do, but you've gone through the journey of, exploring the areas, exploring properties. You've been through the journey. People that watch our channel and people that watch, that stay posted with our videos, use the channel as a tool to educate themselves and to follow, what's going on in the real estate market. So a lot of the people which are listening to you right now might be in the early stages of searching for property in Costa del Sol or Spain. With the information you have now, what advice would you give, first-time buyers based on, your experience?
Yeah, and it's a really good question, and because when you're looking to relocate, it's like, what do you need? What is it that you really need? Do you need to be within walking distance of the shops? Do you need to be in an area where there's a school? Do you need to be in an area where you want more seclusion? So it's really about understanding what your needs are. And I mean, I've used High Homes YouTube as well many times to understand what's happening. And I think if you can come to High Homes with an idea of what you need, High Homes has the experience, the knowledge, the understanding of all of Costa del Sol to be able to, show you the way. And what personally, one of my needs was a gym and a pool. That was all I needed, to be in the facility, be close to the beach. That was what we needed, and Kim delivered that beautifully.
That's amazing. Linda, I am so happy to hear this, this incredible feedback, and it's really lovely to hear, your journey. Thanks for your time, and thanks for, joining us on the channel. I can't wait for, that barbecue on your terrace. nice glass of wine with those beautiful views. So thanks, Linda, and like always, see you hopefully very soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure working with you.
Thanks, Linda. Take care. Bye-bye.
Ciao.